Manchester United finished 15th last season, squad shattered, and now Ruben Amorim is rebuilding. Youth stepping up, Yoro, Mainu, Dogu, Chido, Obi, plus young players like Harry Amas, Diego Leon, and then they've added Sesko, Cunha, Umbuno, rumours of Donnarumma and Believer. The bomb squad are being cleared out. But just how good could this window be? And what should the expectations of Ruben Amorim be this season? Let's break it all down. Yes, guys, I'm Sai. Welcome to Ace Podcast Nation presents Football World. And on this channel, we're going to have football content every single week on a range of subjects, the biggest stories of the week that week. Plus, we'll have live content, including the live podcast from myself and Rhodri Giggs. If you're familiar with my work from Ace Podcast Nation or Cardiff City World, then you will know the standard and the quality of the analysis, the interviews, the podcasts, and of course, the content. But we wanted to open it up and give our football content its own little corner, its own little channel. So please do like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But let's get into today's subject, and that is, what are the realistic expectations for Manchester United under Ruben Amorim this season? We'll layer in the signings, the youth integration, the structural reset, and the game model, all backed by some real stats and reliable reporting. So, set the scene. United finished 15th last season, no Europe, embarrassing, losing a final to Spurs of all people, embarrassing. But anyway, Amorim, one match per week, had a full pre-season, brought in 3 quality players, rumoured to be in for another one, at least maybe 2. The off-the-field structure is new, is building. You've got Amorim, you've got Barada as CEO, you've got Jason Wilcox. They are running the football operations, and that Ineos-backed reset, rather than the previous sort of surface level changes, has set them up to do something special. But let's flip it right back to on the pitch. Let's talk about Ruben Amorim's game model. So tactically, you're thinking 3-4-3. But don't think of it like that. That 3-4-3 system is really interesting. It's one I really like. And think of it as a flexible 3-2-5, but also it changes into a back 4. So it swings from side to side. I will try and find a graphic for it. It's really interesting. It goes like a 4-4-4-4 as it turns wherever the ball is on the pitch. And Ruben Amorim demands compactness, half space overloads, strong central passing triggers, and fluid inside forward movement. That's literally the sporting DNA that's being adapted for the Premier League. Amorim has proved that he can reset a culture whilst winning, moving big names on from the team and building the squads that he wants. He did it at Sporting Lisbon, and he's doing it again at Manchester United. His first year at Sporting, he cleared out similar amounts of players, big names, and brought in his guys and tried the people who he thought would suit his system. And then he went and did it. And with one game a week this year, if they are able to add a couple more to what they've already brought in this summer, I think they're building something quite interesting. So let's talk the frontline signings first. You've got Cunha, you've got Umbuno, Sesko. So Mateus Cunha, the deep number 10. He's a strong ball carrier, press initiator, super good in the half turn, and he will be electric in tight spaces. Then you've got Bryan Mbeumo, brings those vertical runs, second phase, and he will be absolutely phenomenal for Manchester United at running and in the transition, getting in behind. 20 goals, 7 assists last year. He is a elite. They are elite numbers, and they're both of those players Premier League proven. Elite numbers in goal contributions, and they will just make that Manchester United side, that whole attacking area of the Manchester United side, has had a full refit, full refurbishment. They've ripped it all out. and they've started again. Looks like Højlund's going, Garnacho's gone, Antony's gone, Rashford's gone. Like, they're all gone. They've just ripped them all out, and they're starting again. Looks like Ahmad is going to be out on the right wing back, so going to be fascinating to see. So Benjamin Sesko, he is 6'5", but he's not your average target man. He is, of course, an aerial threat, but he is so quick, so skillful. He is the exact ideal endpoint for Ruben Amorim's system, and I think he's a massive upgrade on Rasmus Højlund. And I also think that with Sesko, he gives them that bit of flexibility, because he's not just a target man. As I say, he can score from distance, he can run in behind, but it's his link-up play and his awareness of his teammates that is his biggest asset. And together they all offer complementary traits. Cunha builds, Mbeumo attacks the weak side runs, Sesko commands the box and links up play. The tactical balance in that front three is fascinating to see. And then when you look at the young blood within and around this United side, because that's what United are built on historically, yeah? Let's talk about that, young youth players, because what makes that window quite exciting is the depth, the quality they're bringing in, but the young players that they've already got. You've got Lenny Yoro, quite possibly the best young defender in the world, composed on a ball carrying, pressing, just absolutely 19 years old. He's already a superb player. Pre-season glimpses showed some real calm performances, and he was the standout player for me in the squad. Mainu looks absolutely jacked. The engine room, and I think if you can put him next to Baleba, who gives the legs, you could be in for some real interesting midfield runs, because Mainu is the composure. Mainu is the tight spaces, being able to move the ball quickly and receive it, being press resistant. You need a ball winner with legs and a ball carrier with legs next to him, and I think Baleba is the guy. Then you've got Patrick Dorgu, left wing back, most consistent performer in pre-season, 50-50s, absolutely jacked again. That seems to be a common theme over the summer. They all come back in great shape, just up and down that left hand side, providing opportunities, and he looks really good in the attacking areas. And then you've got the young man Chido Obi, signed from Arsenal's academy. Pressure will be off him a little bit now with Xerxes and Sesko in front of him, and of course you've got the new signings in Cunha and Mbeumo. That takes a little bit of pressure off him and allows him to develop. But he's a very dangerous player. Harry Amas, I think the left back will go on loan, but actually mentioned that he should go on loan to Cardiff City, but there we go. Then you've got the Fletcher brothers, among others. The early signs, they are very strong, and there's so many of these youngsters coming through. And this is the kind of internal resource and players already in the system who can rotate into that 3-4-3 structure. They can give it depth, competition, and long-term sustainability. One match per week allows Ruben Amorim to train with intent, embed patterns, prepare for the opposition, rest defences, cycles, load management. It's all an advantage for him. The growth advantage for the young players and the tactical clarity overall is massive. Let's talk about the bottom squad. Now, talking of a cultural reset, Rashford loaned to Barca, chapter closed. Garnacho in talks with Chelsea, get rid. Antony, God knows what's happening. Sancho, Malacia, they're all going to be gone. This allows clarity. It allows the culture to change, and it allows quite a few comments from people like Luke Shaw about stragglers, and maybe there was a genuine frustration with some of these players. I don't know. It's going to be fascinating to see how that plays out, if they can get rid of all the players that they need to. In terms of the off the pitch, you've got Barada and Wilcox, who are doing a tremendous job being aligned to what they're trying to do and what they're trying to bring through. And they've been very clever this summer. Cunha, Mbeumo, Sesko, They made sure the player wanted to come first. Then they sorted it out with the club. And it seems like they're doing that with Baleba as well. So the rumours are persisting with Donnarumma and Baleba. If they arrive, United's squad takes a real uptick real quick. Donnarumma stabilises the back line, the back three. He is a massive upgrade in terms of shot stopping on Onana. Baleba, he adds control in the midfield, ball carrying ability, energy, aggression. He is a real footballer, and he's young. Again, combine the youth, combine the front three, combine those two signings, and United's realistic expectations might jump from a top 6, top 7, very plausible with the signings they've made, to, with a Baleba and a Donnarumma, I think top 4, top 5. Big cup run, it's got to be the minimum. I really do. It's going to be interesting. You let me know though. Do you think United have had a good window? Do you think that you would like to see the likes of Donnarumma and of course Baleba go to United? Who do you think? Who else has had a good window? What do you think Ruben Amorim needs to take this team on? What's the next part of his rebuild? What's the next part of his reset in the team? I think they need a midfielder. I think Baleba is the midfielder that they need, but they need someone in that profile. Thanks so much for joining me. We got a Liverpool video out in a couple of days, and we'll also have the Rhodri Giggs podcast. Rhodri's going on holiday on Sunday, so we're trying to work out when to do that before then. But we'll have a couple of videos every week. We'll have the Rhodri Giggs podcast, and then the more we build, we'll up those videos. So on Cardiff City World, we do 2 videos a day, but we're not going to start there. Got to give me some time off in it. Please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Spread the word about Football World, because we are going to be different to other people. We put the work in and we do things right. We love football. We love to talk about it. Most importantly, we welcome all your opinions. As long as you don't frame it like a dickhead, then you are welcome, even if you disagree with us. Nice one.